Good morning, Sagittarius. Welcome to your Sun, Moon, Rising general reading. My name's Clive. You're watching Emrys Tarot. It's a pleasure to be here. Just a couple of points before we get into this. These energies in these general readings, okay, they are very fluidic. Okay. Some of these energies will come towards you. Some will emanate from you. Okay. Please take them how they resonate in your particular situation. If there is a section in this video that baffles you or it doesn't seem to register, okay, ignore it. Okay, don't try and make it fit and say, well, hang on a minute, where the hell does that fit? Don't do that. Only the bits that resonate laterally. Thank you. Second point is, if you like this video or any video that I don't know why, but my nose, the universe is talking. The universe is talking to me. While I'm talking to you, I keep getting incoming. Okay, we'll get to that in a minute. Sorry. If you like these videos, okay, my email is in the description box below. If you can't see it, just click the more button. It will become very apparent, okay? And I'll send you all sorts of cool information on how to book a reading. So let's see what's going on for my Sagittarius. What's going on for my Saggies? Angels, spirits, guides. What's going on for my Saggies? Well, let's see what you're up to. It would seem here you are controlling the situation, at least energetically. You're thinking things through. All right, you're in this Emperor mode. You're in this Aries mode of, it's not to say that you don't deep think being a Sagittarius, but there's a lot of this Emperor mode about you. You're thinking, bringing things to conclusion in your head. You're very wise to the situation. You've had a lot of experience with life, a lot of you. Okay, maybe you're dealing with somebody younger than you or older than you. All right, but there's this kind of wisdom about you. I'm kind of getting here, a lot of you are dealing with the past or past relationships have made you very, very experienced in dealing with new relationships. Okay, in this instance, a lot of you are dealing with a very, very new energy between you and somebody, but you've got a history. You've come together, you've parted. You've come together, you've argued. You've come together, you've parted. You've come together, you've argued. I'm getting there's 4 or 5 attempts to make this work. So it's like you decided to take a break. I've had enough of this. I'm going to go live my life and be in Sagittarius, ignoring all incoming. But what I'm getting here is this person has realised, whoever this is, has decided, whether you're answering or not, to just keep messaging. They've got to the point on getting here where they just do it automatically. They've gone past the expectation stage with you. They're not making any assumptions. They're not doing anything. They're just messaging, right? In the meantime, you are energetically whirring away, seeing what's what, becoming more and more confident, okay, and you know, there is getting involved with this person on a deeper level probably would mean a change of lifestyle, probably mean, well, giving up your previous lifestyle of dating, whatever, okay, and because that's what I'm getting with this, you know, you've had a lot of fun. All right, but in the past with this particular person, the communication seems to have cleared and it seems to be steering you in one direction. In the past, maybe there was a lot of miscommunication, a lot of misunderstandings. I'm getting for a couple of you, you're dealing with somebody who is not from your native country. Okay, so let's just say you're in the UK, France, Germany, Belgium, or whatever. You're dealing with somebody that is not a native to that country. So what I'm getting here for one of you, there's a kind of a language barrier. You know, Me, if I don't understand the language, I use the Google Translate. It's not perfect, but it can give you a better idea. Okay. I mean, I have lots of, not only clients, I have lots of friends abroad, you know, and if they do speak, some of them do speak very good English, but there is certain idioms in English, and rather than you try and explain it in English, I try and say it using the Google Translate and putting it into their language, so at least they can grasp it. Okay, because a lot of the idioms between languages just don't gel. Okay. Anyway, without dwelling on that too much, you're really assessing this situation. A lot of you have had experience with, you know, this person before, all right? And you've met somebody new, or you've got one or two people interested in you. I'm kind of getting that there's a bit of an apology here, not necessarily from you, but there's an apology here in the atmosphere. All right. And it would seem that there is, for some of you, there's somebody new in your life, but you're ignoring that to at least have a conversation with this past person, because I'm kind of getting you've always carried a torch for this person. Wow. Despite the miscommunication, despite the trouble, they've certainly carried a torch for you. I'm picking up for a couple of you an apology here. This person just wants the chance to talk to you. I can hear some of you saying, no way, Jose. Okay, just no way. Fine. Okay, this is not, you know, this is just the energy. It's not against the law to reject it. But for some of you, this could prove to be a very productive connection. But either way, it's in your control. Yeah, it certainly is. Somebody's spilling their guts to you. Maybe there's a bit of fear on your side, or what, about opening up to this person. And if you open up to this person, at least emotionally, then there's the question of the practicalities of it. If they live in a different country, how the hell are you going to make it work? I'm getting a discussion here on that as well. This is a very adaptive energy to me. Although the pathway is not entirely clear, there's things yet to develop, right? And there's also the question of whether you want to open up to this person or not. I am getting that some of you will, okay? But whatever this is, your life will never be the same again. This connection will never, ever be the same. In a good way. In a good way. Oh, so what's driving this? What's driving all this kind of attitude? This change? Yeah, coming to a judgment call. You're finally deciding who and where you're happy with. Who were you happy with? Where you're happy. It's not just contentment. I'm kind of getting there is a potential here for, you know, an emotional connection. This is very different to how it used to be in the past. In the past, it was maybe just contentment. Now it's developing into emotional commitment, monogamy, everything else. It doesn't matter whether you're dating, they're married, you're married, whatever, separated. The energy here remains the same. I'm picking up this has the potential to be a very, very happy connection. It will, of course, depend on your situation, like I say. See what else we've got going on. Yeah, the legalities of it. Dealing with immigration, travel, divorce, whatever, or dealing with the authorities. I'm picking up that, you know, dealing with the authorities, it may be slow in the running, but I'm getting good news coming in. Right. What I'm getting here is finding solutions to the practical difficulties that you both face. I'm picking up a feeling of guilt. Who's feeling guilty? There you go. You're willing to talk to somebody here. You're taking it very, very slowly. You're going to put your point of view across, okay? Could well be an air sign, but you're facing somebody off. This is where you're both on the same page. This person is very, very different to you. They're very intelligent. They're very logical. You're very practical. You're very intelligent. You're negotiating the terms of the way this is going to go forward. And I'm kind of getting, yeah, you're not demanding, but I'm picking a kind of a face-off between you and this person. This person is they may be blowing cold to you a bit, but they may seem aloof to you. They may be reluctant to discuss the feelings. But this King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy, all right. I'm kind of getting you'll both keep your feelings to yourselves during this conversation, because it's like walking on eggshells. It's getting to know each other. You're finally on the same page. You're both kings. Wow. But there is a lot of intensity of emotion hidden beneath the surface. So you've got a lot of Pisces energy here, water energy. Very fluidic. There's this very adaptable energy. I'm kind of getting you're willing to help each other and talk to each other instead of talking at each other. There's a big difference between talking to somebody and talking at them. I'm picking up this less demanding attitude between you. This connection is not so erratic going forward. It's much more peaceful. It's much more stable. Whatever was going off in the past, hell, who knows, because this was a very passionate, very erratic decision. Nobody would commit in the past. Everybody took it for granted. You each took each other's energy as granted, but nothing truthful was said. Now the truth's coming out. Thanks very much for watching.